Hello, this is Mr. Mobility once again, and today I have the TECNO Pop 8 to review and share with you my findings. It's been in the Mobility Nigeria house for about 2 3 weeks, if not more now, and I have had time to play with it, to use it, and have come up with my conclusions about this device. For those who are new to TECNO series, TECNO's Pop series are entry-level devices. That means you're not looking for the greatest performance, the best cameras, the greatest anything. They are entry-level devices, they are affordable devices for those who are on a budget. So here in our hand is the Pop 8. It has a familiar design. You know which brand this this is from. The interesting thing is that TECNO, Infinix, and ITEL have between 8 and 11 smartphones with this particular design. Right? It's a pandemic right now. You can almost do a raffle draw of budget TECNO, Infinix, and ITEL smartphones and pick them at random, and 9 out of 10 times you come up with a design like this for phones released in the second half of 2023. Okay, so the TECNO Pop 8 is one of many that incorporates this very, very nice, distinctive, catchy design. We know what brand this design is from. As a matter of fact, the phone has flat edges all around, so you can actually stand it on a table or a desk and it will stand on its own, right? Unlike a number of models that have curved edges, which means they can't stand by themselves. Okay, so this is cool. The color scheme here, I like it. I love this. It's shiny, it's reflective, it's catchy. It gives it a look and a feel that does not scream cheap, even though it's an entry-level smartphone, and that's a good thing. We have dual speakers. There's one at the bottom here, there's another one at the top here. We have USB-C. Did you ever think you're going to see a USB-C port on a TECNO Pop smartphone? Well, here it is. You have a 3.5mm headphone jack for listening to music or taking calls. Of course, you can use a Bluetooth headset if you want. The phone itself has a beautiful, bright and clear screen. It's a 720p display. I mean, 1080p would be better, but it looks good. You know, for a 720p display, it looks good, it looks crisp. It does not suggest in any way that this is a phone that was skimmed upon. The interesting thing also is that this guy has a 90 Hz refresh rate, so scrolling through media and all that is smooth. It's a lovely phone. The fact that an entry-level Android smartphone has a punch hole display is a plus. Over the last several years, entry-level Android phones have come with water drop notches, and water drop notches are drop dead ugly. Those things are ugly. I don't know how we ever normalized those things on phones in the name of what? Saving real estate. I don't know what we were doing. I really don't know what we're doing when a lot of people thought water drop notches were cool. I always hated them, and I'm glad that it's not here on this entry-level Android phone. The TECNO Pop 8 costs less than 100,000 naira, right? It costs 96,000 naira, at least as at the last time we checked this. This has 4GB RAM and 128GB storage. The 3GB RAM version will cost a little bit less, and all that. So here it is, the TECNO Pop 8. It is the first TECNO Pop smartphone that does not feel plasticky and does not look cheap. I have reviewed quite a few, and they always left me with a desire to not use them as my primary smartphone. But you see this one, It gets my full endorsement because it actually feels like a phone I can use. Like I said, it's been here with me for several weeks now, 3 to 4 weeks. It actually feels good in the hand, like a phone that I can carry around everywhere. And what's even more beautiful is that it's compact, right? It's compact. I love compact phones. You can't make me love those big size things that the rest of you like. No, I just want a phone that fits in my hand like this and that I can use one hand for. The display is 6.6 inches, which is not a small screen size, but the phone is well designed such that it's small in the hand. I love it. I love what TECNO did with this. The dual speakers, an entry-level Android phone with dual speakers. The TECNO Pop 8. How do the speakers sound? They are not the best dual speakers I have heard, but they are the best speakers I have heard on any entry-level Android smartphone. I mean, hands down. If you want great audio and you need to spend less than 100,000 on a smartphone, go buy the TECNO Pop 8. These guys' dual speakers really are good for the price. For its class, they are good. They are head and shoulders above its peers. Okay, so that's one key thing. The processor here is an entry-level processor. It is not fantastic. Phone makers will advertise it as powerful, blah, 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 blah. You can't call the Unisoc chipset in this phone powerful. It's anything but powerful. But having said that, it gets the job done. This is the first TECNO Pop smartphone that I have reviewed that did not give me lags. I guess the 4GB RAM is key. It's very instrumental into making that happen. Apps run smoothly, switching between apps is fine. It's not mid-range level performance. It's not super performance, but imagine having a city car it's a city car, but it's not sluggish, right? So that kind of a thing. A city car that actually gets the job done without annoying you. Those small cars are called city cars, the Picantos, cars in that category. So this is an entry-level Android smartphone. It has an entry-level chipset or processor, but in everyday regular use, it runs smoothly. If you push it hard, it will remind you that it's no supercar. It will remind you that it's not a power horse. Oh yes, it will remind you of that because it's not equipped to win races. It's not equipped to go from 0 to 100 in 3 seconds. It's a budget smartphone, an entry-level Android smartphone. So don't push it too hard. You can play games on it. You modify your settings, to fit into what it can do. You get to play most of the games that you love on it without any issues. Like I said, switching between apps, launching apps, it works very well, quite smoothly. It is quite impressive. One thing that is not impressive on a phone like this are the cameras. You're not going to get the most fantastic cameras on an entry-level smartphone. Why? Because it takes a lot of resources to fine-tune and create and craft superb, capable cameras. But having said that, this guy will take your selfies that you can share on your WhatsApp status, that you can share to your friends on Instagram and wow people and have them comment. But if you put it side by side, solid camera phones, you will immediately notice and you will immediately not like the results. So don't go comparing the pictures that are taken on a Pop 8 with the pictures taken on, say, a TECNO Camon 20 Premier or a Samsung Galaxy A54 or Samsung S23. Don't do it. Absolutely not recommended. But will it give you pictures you can use for non-professional, for everyday sharing? Yes, it will. Those pictures will come out well. Again, if you have a camera phone in this price range, make it a point of duty to look for the best lighting possible, right? Lighting is everything for photography. And what a lot of more capable smartphone cameras do is that they are able to extract more light from the environment in order to give you great pictures. These more affordable ones are not able to do it so well. So it is your responsibility, if you fulfill your responsibility of providing adequate lighting, bright sunlight, adequate lighting indoors, you will get really good pictures and photographs and videos from this guy. Also, when you're recording videos, please keep still, right? If possible, use a tripod, use a stand. If you are going to use your hand, use two hands. All that recommended that you guys do. You want to take videos or whatever, and you do like this, and you're doing like this. On entry-level smartphones that don't have all the bells and whistles to sift, to process, and get the best possible, you need to be responsible for some of those things. So use two hands when you want to take a picture. Use two hands. If possible, rest your elbows on a platform, on a table, on a stool, on something, and then use two hands to do your recording. That way, the camera is still and you can get good videos, you can get good pictures. Don't say I didn't help you, right? I'm giving you all the tips to make the best of your TECNO Pop 8 right now. It has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, and you know what that means. You're not going to be worrying about how long your battery is going to last when you charge it. If you leave the house with a full charge on this phone in the morning and you're going to get back home at say 9 or 10 p.m., I assure you, unless the only thing you're using all day is your phone, you will have battery life left. You will not need to charge it during the day. Again, take note, unless the only tool that you use all day is your phone, you'll be good with battery on this. What's charging like? It has only 10 watt charging. 10 watts is not exactly fast, charging, but it's better than regular charging. Regular charging is at 5 watts, so you're getting some speed improvement in charging. The best way to charge a phone like the TECNO Pop 8 is to plug it overnight. If you need to go and make food in the kitchen, plug it. Need to sleep, plug it, so that by the time you wake up in the morning, you have a full battery and you're ready for your day. Does it have 5G? No, it's an entry-level Android smartphone. But of course, that does not mean that entry-level Android smartphones cannot have 5G. Why am I saying this? Because ITEL has released a 5G smartphone. It costs more than this actually. You need to pay about more than 40,000 for it. But yeah, entry-level Android smartphones are coming closer and closer to having 5G built in. But this TECNO Pop 8 is a 4G smartphone. You can use it on a 4G network, 3G network, 2G network. That means it will work on MTN, it will work on Airtel, it will work on Glo, it will work on 9Mobile. I've mentioned dual speakers. I've mentioned your 3.5mm audio port. There's a fingerprint scanner at the side here. Your SIM slot is here, and it's a dual SIM slot, okay? FM radio is inside. This color is called Mystery White. I love it. There are other colors, Alpen Glow Gold, Magic Skin, and Gravity Black. The Magic Skin I hear is really good, and I'll see if I can get my hands on one just for the experience. I live for these things. I live for these things. So I'll see if I can get one and take some pictures or just record a short video and share with you here. I hear that the Magic Skin color option is really good. So if you want to buy this, please ask and have a look and see if you won't like it. In all, TECNO Pop 8 is an entry-level smartphone that actually impresses me. It impresses me not because it provides anything fantastic, but because it runs smoothly, which is good. It looks like it is more expensive than it really is, which is good. It is handy and comfortable in the hand for me, which is good. And it has solid dual speakers, which give it great audio for its price point. Like I said, the last time I checked, this cost 96,000 naira. And the price might have gone up depending on how the exchange rate has been. It's available in 3 gig or 4 gig RAM options and 64 gig or 128 gig storage options. There's extended RAM of 3 or 4 gigabytes. Like I said, extended RAM doesn't do much, but a little help, no matter how little, comes in handy. So I recommend that you turn it on when you get your phone. So this is a TECNO Pop 8. Again, I need to mention that it's exactly the same phone design in terms of design, internal specs, everything, as the TECNO Spark Go 2024. It's exactly the same phone. So if you're in the market and you see that, it's the same thing as this, go ahead and buy it if you really like what you have heard about this guy. Thanks for watching this video again. Where can you get it? Pretty much everywhere. TECNO stores all over Nigeria and in other countries where TECNO sells. If you're in Nigeria, Slot, Pointech, Finet, SWOT Solutions. There are so many vendors everywhere. Get on Gigi and make your inquiries. You find people selling it there. Jumia, Konga, it's everywhere. All right. If you're outside of Nigeria, Kenya, Philippines, India, the TECNO Pop 8 is available in all those places. And it's a solid phone if you are on a budget and you need a phone that you can use and really like. If I like it, trust me, I'm used to using phones that cost 6 to 10 times the price of this. So if I tell you that this feels like a phone I can use, trust me, it's a good phone. Thank you for watching this review once again. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn on your notifications so that you get to know when I upload a new review, and please do share the video with your friends everywhere you go. I look forward to seeing you again and again and again and again. Bye.